I'm going to try to do a quick yard video. This is just to get a start on spring so that we can compare at the end of the summer or whatever later on. We can see how things progress. This is my blackberry plant that started as just one stick in the ground last year, and it's doing very well. It's got four limbs coming out, or shoots, or trails, or whatever you want to call them, and then the main one here. And so two of them were long enough for me to go ahead and plant the tips in the ground so that I can make two additional blackberry plants. So that's what I did. So those will, once that roots, I'll cut it there and cut it there, and then I'll have three blackberry plants. This started out as one raspberry plant last year, and now I've already got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20. So the raspberries apparently like my yard a lot, and I think there are a couple more down in the rows. It spread like wildfire, so that's great. This one I'm still composting this bed, but I did plant last year. There was some lavender, and it's coming back, so it'll come back and be happy. That's an onion that came up from last year. It's about to flower. And I've got some lettuces and some celery there, some parsley, some beets that are coming up here. You can see. There we go. Wait a minute. No, wait. Well, yeah, I think those are beets. Yeah, they look different than these. There's a beet. I know for sure those are beets. So the other, I guess, yeah, those are definitely beets also. They're just different colors. Anyway, got lots of beets here. These are kava bean plants. And this is, I don't know what, but it's some kind of seedling. I've planted lots of different things. Okay, the strawberries are flowering, and they spread way outside of their little box. Well, that's a 16 by 4 bed, and they spread all over the ground, and I just let them go. I just kind of let things go wild a little bit. I mean, if it starts being a problem, I'll get it under control, but right now it's fine because I don't want to be a slave to my garden. The sage, and let's see, I think this is, y'all can correct me because I haven't learned all my herb identification real well yet. It might be thyme, let's see, or oregano. Yeah, I think it's oregano. Yeah, I think that's oregano, but could be thyme. So we'll have to check on that, or if somebody knows, you can let me know, or I'll post later about it. Anyway, this is definitely sage, and it did great over the winter. This is all that's come back, except for, of course, I planted a few things in the beds, but all the herbs and everything, they're just coming back from last year. That is actually a chard that's coming up. So, and the peppermint has already gone wild over there. More kava. And let's see, this one, there's some wood sorrel in here that I just kind of leave as a ground cover. It helps hold in the moisture. This is some herb. This is oregano. So that must be thyme over there, because this is oregano, because it's got like a little fuzziness to it. So all of these herbs are coming back. This is more of that oregano, I believe. And let's see what else. We've got some things coming up here that maybe radish and some more beets. So my beets survived. The mulching process really protected them when I planted them, and then it got down in the 20s for several nights after that because I planted earlier in March, like goodness, it was right around the middle of March that I planted. And so this is more of whatever it is, I don't know. We decided, I think, that it was time. So I'll check on that. This is my kale. My kale's doing great. It lasted all winter. And my collards, they all survived several episodes of being buried in snow and such, and they just lived on. So can't use not eating your greens. Can't use winter as an excuse for not eating your greens. Plenty of kale from the winter time. So let's see what we got here. Those are some peas. I planted all kinds of seeds just a few days ago, so none of them are coming up yet, of course. That's, I think I'm losing my battery. So this is the last bed. Pretty much that's everything that's going. There's some more peppermint, more kava, and more seeds that are not, have not germinated yet, that are in the various beds. And that'll be a surprise for later. And over there, my asparagus is doing great. I've already had it for several meals, and I'll let some of it grow up to just sort of get a good start. But that's my asparagus. And up there by the house in a tub, I planted some sweet potatoes. And planted onions throughout the garden. And I did plant some wildflowers all over the place, so I'm excited about those coming up. Hopefully they will germinate. There you go.